My leg hurts still, but. So, I want to talk about my bullying story. I learned about this new thing on YouTube, and it was for an ad on the television, and it says put a hashtag the ghost story, and I'm gonna tell you some deep shit. So it all started when I was little. When I was 9 years old. My first bullying was when I got drowned at 9 years old. I didn't know these boys. They threw one of those hoop thingies down the bottom pool, and I went to go get it, and they took my neck. A big kid grabbed my neck. My neck was smaller, okay, imagine 9-year-old girl's neck, and he grabbed me and dunked me in there. Okay, and I went to several schools, got in trouble. A lot of kids didn't understand me, and even with the disability kids, I never fit in there. Some I did make friends, but I'm not friends with them no more. I grew out of touch with them, or I forgot their names. So, also, I went to 7 different schools because I have a disability, and because I also had trouble grasping things and talking to people. I really didn't even talk to my parents. And I also know I had a learning disability since I was younger. That was hard. I felt stupid. I didn't feel like the other kids were. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the story. In elementary school, the first year and second year went fine, but my 3rd grade year, there was a teacher, Mr. Mickey, okay, and this kid named Nick bullied me, and he spit on my friends. He sat on me, put on the swing, all this stuff, and he bullied me a lot. And he was disabled too, but he didn't have the right to do that with someone else. He made fun of me all the time, bus girl, ugly girl, all this stuff. And one day, I ran out of the cafeteria crying, and then this teacher kept yelling at me because I was crying, and says, if you don't stop crying, I'm sending you to the principal's office. All because I was crying, all because I was upset because this kid's words really got to me. So that wasn't really fair either. Then 4th grade, I don't really remember really much about elementary school. I was friends with these people, and some friends I did fight with a lot when I was little. And yeah, I had this one friend who would steal from me all the time, and that wasn't right either. But I'm gonna get more into the story. Also, 3rd grade, my grandma died. It was very hard for me. I went through bullying that year, and my grandma died on top of it, and it was very sad. I didn't have many friends in elementary school. I had 0 friends. I only had, 1 friend. And, yeah. So, 4th grade, I was getting bullied still, A lot of people would say stuff about me that really hurt my feelings. And I asked this boy out once, and he told me no, because I was too ugly to even date someone. And I remember that till to this day. I remember a lot of stuff. Some kids would say that guy likes you. I'd go to the table, and they would say to my face, I don't like you, you're so ugly. And then I'd walk down getting all excited because one boy liked me. It turned out no boys liked me. Okay, so 5th grade. 4th grade, I started singing, and kind of singing. 6th grade, my mom started to get sick and out of the hospital, and bullying would happen a lot too. I got bullied by my friends, the people I was friends with. There was these friends I was friends with that I wrote this boy a letter and put in his locker and saying I wanted to go out with him when I didn't even give them permission to. So, yeah, I also got bullied by having asthma and for having glasses. And I remember my gym teacher said, because you know how regular kids, they can run around the track, 4 laps, 5? I couldn't do any of it. and my teacher called me fat. One of my gym teachers called me fat in elementary school. And they actually should have got reprimanded for that, because actually you were not supposed to bully students. 7th grade, my mom started to get sicker, and my cat died that year. And this kid named Austin, he tripped me in class. He would give me a bruise to my ankle, to my kneecap. I have a scar on the back of my head. He threw his thing of book bags and chugged it at my head. He also slammed 4 of my fingers locker. Like, he act like he was everything. And, like, and I remember I tried to be friends with people. Like, I tried to be more social. And a girl I tried to be friends with, she called me annoying. And then she asked me, 8th grade, why am I not annoying him? Or I was like, just not. Because I was this happy little kid, and one word can really hurt someone. One word could kill someone of how they feel, and emotionally how they feel. So, you guys know I've been bullied a lot. I've been bullied my whole freaking life. And I remember I was friends with this girl, and her brother thought I faked it. He called me fake. He said I never got bullied. He said all this shit. I was like, you can't say a person got bullied when you don't even know their story. Like, you don't even know them. So don't say someone's fake. Like, he said everything about me was fake. Like, all these videos, everything was fake. And, 8th grade, my Aunt Arlene died, and my grandfather died because he smoked, like, 17 years, and he had to get a hole in his throat, and it couldn't get better, so he died. I went through a lot. My dad went to more drinking. He was more verbally abusive, and, I went through a lot of grief those years. I mean, to have your grandma die in 3rd grade was really a lot on me. I mean, I just had my first family member ever die. And I also been called a lot of words by my friends, like fake, whore. Even the friends I was with my freshman year, her name was Amy and Sarah, and they called me a whore to my face, a slut and all this shit. And I was like, you're my friends. You're not supposed to say this shit to my face. And, I stuck up for them a lot in the high school, but they never did the same for me. And, like, every guy I wanted to date, they liked. Well, she liked. My friend Amy, she liked. And she's not really my friend anymore. She's my ex-friend. And I haven't heard from her since 11th grade was hard, too, because I got this year I got accused of bullying people on my Facebook that was hacked, and that wasn't even me. And I cried in my school about it, and they did not believe me, and they didn't even care about my feelings. Like, the teachers just looked at me with a blank face. Like, they didn't really care. I was crying. They didn't really believe my story. They didn't believe that a child who gets bullied her whole entire life gets blamed for bullying someone else, and it wasn't even me. This kid I was friends with, Bobby Stewart, he acted like he was all this rich kid. He bullied me a lot, too. He threatened to be on my boyfriend. He threatened to be at me, my mom. And so did Larry, that kid I dated. He threatened to be me and my mom, too, and gang rape me at my house. And also my exes, they bullied me, too, a lot. And so did some of my ex-friends, too. And I don't think that's really fair. I mean, I treated all my friends nice. I treated them like they were everything. I didn't buy them things because they never did that for me. Like, I'll buy someone something if they're loyal and faithful to me. And if they're not, you're going out the window. So, I dealt with a lot of stuff. I did get beat. I did get beat up a lot. I got thrown toys at me. I've gotten called names that could really hurt someone's feelings. And this girl, Amy, I was friends with her since like 5th grade. And she decided to break our friendship off my 11th grade year. Because the guy, Josh, you all know him. So she wanted to break my friendship because I was dating him. And she was jealous because he really loved me and I really loved him. And all the guys she ever dated, she just cheated on. And, yeah, and I got bullied by a lot of popular kids in school. Like, I remember this one photo on Facebook. Like, there was this girl named Hannah, and this other girl, Ashley, and I was tagged in the girl Hannah's photo. That wasn't even me. So I was tagged in it, meaning they were calling me fat. And I was tagged in this one video where I wasn't even in, and said Courtney Hood, she's a loser and all this stuff. Like, I got bullied on Facebook as well. I've been cyberbullied a lot also. And, it takes a lot on you. It takes you feel insecure about yourself. You don't feel powerful about yourself. Like, what I'm telling you guys is not fake at all. Like, I actually went through this. I've written some of this. Some of it in my diary. I've written about, like, I have 2 other diaries. Some I've written through my mom and everything. And some about the friends I've went through. And, yeah. So, it's really hard going through what I went through. Like, being drowned, kicked, beat up, called names horrendously. Like, slut, whore, fag, bitch. I'm called a bitch. I've been called, your face can only be loved by a mother, and that still hurts me. I'm called, I think about everywhere under the sun. I've been called ratchet. I've been called stupid, retarded, mentally fucked up. I'm called all these things. And people, it should be a law about people who make fun of people with disabilities. Because I get bullied all the time. Like, I was corrected by this girl in Walmart for my disability. And I was always corrected by, there was this Pizza Hut person. She's the manager of Pizza Hut, the one where I live in Irwin, and she was mean to me. Like, she thought that I was really mentally retarded, and no person should really have to go through that in public, like, feel attacked. My dad also has thrown dishes, alcohol bottles, all this stuff, and I've had him got stopped by him once, but that's when I was little, and he think I did something bad. Yeah, it's really sad. Like, I lost my cat too, Smokey, and that was the hardest thing ever. So don't let bullying get to you. This is my bullying video. I've tried to tell you everything. If you want to know more, there's my biography. It's like a bio about the whole bullying and everything. It's on this channel. It's Angel Sage Biography or whatever. My boyfriend, I wish he kind of put another word, like journal or something, because I can't even say that word. But, so I hope you watch this video. I hope you understand that bullying does take effect on other people and not just you. So don't make fun of other people if you really don't understand them or don't even know them. That's not your right. I mean, did you ever hear the phrase, like, don't judge a book by its cover? Like, I said that to tons of people who bullied me. Also, when I was friends with these friends, I would tell them how I feel, and they would call me depressed. They would call me fucked up. And then when they told me their feelings, I gave them advice, and they would take it. But when I told them how I feel, it was bullshit. But when they told me how they feel, I'd respect them. So, that's how the truth is. And my exes, all they wanted was sex from me and nude pictures and everything. And then I finally started dating Josh, and he's different. I'm glad I've been dating him for as long as I can. As I have, not as I can. I've been dating my boyfriend for 4 years. Well, it's gonna be 4. May, June, July. Like, 2 more months we have until our anniversary is gonna hit. So, thank you guys. Angel Sage. I love you all. Have a good day, and you're blessed by God, honey. Don't let anyone hurt your feelings. Don't let anyone take you down. Be strong as you can today and as of tomorrow. But guys, I love you.